Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Just want to go through real quick Merkabah Academy site. There's been some updates. So a lot of you guys was looking for the video section. So it is here under Never Pay Again membership. You will see two more sections. You can go for the video section where all the videos will be, all the DVD digital downloads like before. That page is up and running. So you guys can go and watch all those videos right here on that page. Also, just for new videos will appear here. So whenever a new video comes out, Never Pay Again members, you guys will be able to go here and get access to that new video. So make sure you guys are checking out the site on a laptop or desktop. We're still working on the app and it should be fine. I know a lot of people sent emails. They're having issues logging in. Again, make sure you follow the instructions when you go on that page. Anybody that has purchased Merkabah Academy Never Pay Again membership, make sure you guys are registered before you pay. If you guys are not registered before you pay, it's no way we can know who you are when it comes time to update your account. That's the problem a lot of people are having. Podia is the part of Merkabah Academy, but it is not Merkabah Academy. A lot of people are registering on Podia. You have to go to merkabahacademy.com and make sure you register there. So that way we can match up your account and update your account when it's time. So make sure you guys are going to Merkabah Academy to register before you do anything. So that way it's easy for us to update your account. You won't run into any issues. Again, if you don't have a blue check, then you can't log in anyway. When you try to log in, you'll get the alert to make sure you go to your email so you can update your account through email. You just let us know you don't have a blue check and we'll update your account. Also, as you guys can see, there are more games on the game site. Also, the leaderboard has been updated. You'll see where you can see how many badges you've collected from passing quizzes. There are also more quizzes available, more courses available. There's a lot more coming, but make sure you guys check out the leaderboard. You'll see where you at, where you rank. It will be fully active once the site is fully active. We're still adding things to the site and waiting for people to register that need to register before we can lock the account out. So make sure you guys, if you pay for a Never Pay Again membership, make sure you are registered. We are really waiting for a lot of people to just register. So now a lot of people are having issues, clear your browser cache, make sure you're using Google Chrome for the site. It works better. And just make sure you're on a laptop or desktop because it just works better that way. We have to get servers, and that's the point of this video. What this video is about. We need servers. I put out a video on this before on why this is important. If you take a look at Facebook servers and what they have, I mean, if you've been on Facebook, you understand the site, but this is their server rooms. I mean, they have entire rooms dedicated to just cooling the servers. You know, this is crazy space. And the reason for this is, as I explained in previous videos, is there can be accountability for what happens on Facebook. Having servers protects you from cyber attacks and anything that can happen. It protects the people's identity, protects their information or what have you. And it just ensures you have a better control over your site. When you have a server, when you have servers running, your software. So right now, Merkabah Academy is a software. We do have a small server for backup reasons in case, somebody just want to come in and wipe out everything for whatever reason. And if it's an issue with, getting the site back up and running correctly, we do use Jetpack. And with Jetpack, you can do that from Jetpack. But just in case that fails, we have a backup plan. But we really need servers. And servers are really expensive. And I definitely can't afford to buy servers. So what we're doing is we're basically putting out this video. So here's the video. We're asking people to help us out with getting this server. So instead of putting up a GoFundMe and asking people to donate money or what have you, which you can still donate if you want. Donation link is in the description. If anybody wants to donate and doesn't want to buy the video, I want people to be able to get something for helping out. So just if you can purchase the video, it will definitely help us out in raising money to get servers, the kind of servers that we need to, protect the site on this small side. I don't see us becoming, hundreds of millions, billions of people on this site. So for what we have, we don't need, millions and millions of dollars worth of servers, just, a couple $100,000 worth of servers. still a lot of money. But we asking you guys for your support on this, and just grab the video. It won't be available on Merkabah Academy at all. It's just specifically for this reason, to raise money for servers. And so we need help. So I'm just putting the video out, hoping people will support that way. Also, emails. It's become a huge thing. And I explained this before, like even having any site, when you use plugins or you're using a different site or a hosting company with WordPress or whoever, these companies still have control over what you're doing because you're using their plugins, you're using their software. So you really want everything to be done by you and dedicated from you on your end. And you're going to need servers to protect all that and to have all that space and, basically redoing your entire site. So what you see is from you only and not from these other companies that's providing support and plugins or what have you. That way you control everything. If it's a, plugin issue, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about the site being slow. People not being able to upload profile pictures or glitches and stuff like that. It's stuff you can take care of in-house and have your people or your support team fix any issues. And you'll see most companies have support teams because they control their servers and they control all their information. So it was something I was hoping I'd be able to do by now, but I know what's happening with my emails. I talked about this before, how, the issue with Google and not being able to send out emails. Now I'm paying for email services, multiple email services, but there's an issue with that as well. So, it's always something when you have to rely on these people to do things for you. So it's better to have your own. And, we hope you guys help us get these servers and support in this way. And I haven't put out a video for sale in a minute, a new video. But this one will be specifically for helping us get this servers. And it's a good video. Make sure you guys grab it. So yeah, we'll probably send out emails about the video. If you're a Never Pay Again member, if you're on Merkabah Academy, make sure you guys support and grab the video. It's only $19.99. We appreciate the support. It will, every single penny, go towards servers and helping us, expand the site and protect the site. And everybody that's on there, we want to make sure your data is protected and your information is protected or what have you. And there's no issues with anybody hacking the site, which is the theme right now, especially here in Vegas. So again, it's just something I want to protect Merkabah Academy from, just in case it comes to that point where they want to try to get rid of people's sites like mine or people accounts like mine and say it's some type of cyber attack or, YouTube got hacked and they wiped out accounts and my account just happened to be one of those accounts to get wiped out. So we just, I'm just looking forward, and I know what's needed and what's going to be needed to protect what we have going on. And this is the quickest way I can raise the funds because, I have so much work and time put into Merkabah Academy, and I really want to protect it, as best way as I can. So now also, you'll see all accounts have been deleted that's not Merkabah Academy. So your account is gone if you didn't get Never Pay Again membership. It shouldn't be there. It shouldn't exist right now. So that means if you are a Never Pay Again member and you paid for Never Pay Again membership and you can't log in or your account is gone or what have you, that's because you didn't follow the email or, you didn't see the email, whatever the case may be. Not the end of the world. All you got to do is go on Merkabah Academy and register. Again, same simple format. Go and register, and then, make sure you shoot us an email and let us know that you are Never Pay Again member, you paid already, so we can verify your account and then, update your account. So, I've been putting out videos for, weeks now, and it's been, almost 2 months. So gave people plenty of chances and time to get Never Pay Again membership, which is, still available right now. So link is in the description. But again, those accounts are gone, deleted. And again, once the site is finished, that will be the end of that. Again, there's no more free accounts. And I would highly recommend people get it and, take care of that if you can. But Merkabah Academy is sort of like, Facebook, except for Facebook is much more powerful, of course, because they have, multi-million-dollar computer science geniuses working for them, and they have a whole bunch of them, and they have the money and the endorsements, the backing to make it, what it is. But I mean, you go on Facebook and it's, you see what it is, the site and ads and people or what have you. social, social network, basically like Merkabah Academy. But they have so much more behind it. And, hopefully we can get to that point where we can get all conscious Black people, because there's, millions of conscious Black people who don't know that it even exists. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of them would like to join if they knew about it. And eventually it's going to come to that point where this will probably be the only place where there'll be a social media that's going to be completely free. And freedom of speech and everything will exist here. It won't exist with these sites that's backed by all these corporations that have all these laws and what have you. But you need support to do anything on this level. And if you get support, then stuff works out. And that's basically why a lot of us fell, because we don't have the support. We don't have the support of the people, and this is to benefit us. So we appreciate the support on this. But yeah, I don't want to dwell on this too much. Thanks to everybody who supported. We appreciate your support. A lot more still coming to the site. As you can see, it's getting better and better. There's a lot of cool stuff, some surprises coming as well. But yeah, make sure you guys go and check out the video section. A lot of people ask about it. It's up and running. You'll see it right there. You'll see a little bit of changes to the timeline as well. You'll see changes to your profile page, changes to the courses and tests or what have you. As you can see, it's tough. I told you it wasn't going to be easy. It's going to get a lot harder. And again, we'll get to that point where there will be physical awards that we're going to send out to people who pass certain courses. And these are not going to be, quick, short courses and easy quizzes or what have you. Get your memory game on. It's a lot of reading that you have to do now for a lot of these quizzes and courses. So not just videos. So it's a lot that's going to come to an actual coursework. PDFs you're going to have to download, stuff like that. It's a lot. We'll be actually grading. I'll be grading essays and papers and stuff like that. Again, yeah, this has been like a full-time thing for me. So I feel like it needed me to put most of my time into Merkabah Academy and getting this thing out and getting it to where it needs to be. Because once it's completely done, I think it's going to be a big help for a lot of people. And, it's going to be a good way for people to make money and network and be able to put out their content and stuff that they're selling, their business without the problems, the issues of, talked about it before in personal economics. If you want to really get your content out or your business out to everybody, you have to pay for that. So yeah, we appreciate your support and everybody who helps us out with these server issues. Again, anybody who's waiting for books and flash drives, we talked about this in the previous video. We're moving as quickly as possible. Books that I ship out personally is just the ones that I'm signing, which I'm signing most of the books. And I'm going to leave here and go and ship. And, this is what I'm doing. I don't have a huge staff. Moving as quickly as possible, but you guys, you will get your stuff. It's on the way. A lot of stuff going out this weekend. So look for it in the mail Monday, Tuesday, or sooner. So moving quickly, shipping as fast as possible. We're going to do a lot of flash drives this weekend. So most of the people who's waiting for flash drives will get them this weekend. Books and everything too. Again, this bigger package, especially if you got all 5, it's a little bit of a bulky package, which again, like I said, it's over $500, $600 after shipping. A lot of you guys pay way less than $600. So that was the reason again for the low price, because I know it would be a little wait, but you guys won't have to wait too much longer. That stuff is going out. So I just appreciate the patience on that and understanding that, yeah, it's a lot we got to do. And then shipping out the weight and the size of that many books at once for people who got the get all 5 deal. It takes a little bit of time, but we're on it. We're moving quickly. I'm trying to get help in and, do everything I can to get it out as quickly as possible. But it's literally, it's thousands of people. So we're moving quick and fast. It's a book. You guys will get it. We got you guys. And remember, again, if you wait for flash drives, that you have access to Podia. And you guys can go on Podia and see those videos. Download a video, watch it, delete it. And remember also, if you got the flash drive, you have access to Merkabah Academy. And now you don't have to download videos. You can go on Merkabah Academy right now and stream those videos and watch them, on your computer, or if it works on the phone. So I think some of the videos work in that section on the phone. But you can watch those videos right now without having to download anything. So remember, stuff is on the way. And, we got you guys. And like I said, most of the flash drives is probably going to be done. If you've been waiting, you should have it or a tracking number soon. So probably the rest of the flash drives that people are waiting for those, they will get them this week for sure. because we're getting the rest of those out the way and be done, with flash drives for those who've been waiting. But yeah, stay tuned. A lot more coming to Merkabah Academy. A lot of new updates. Got a lot of suggestions from people. I appreciate that. And we definitely take in the suggestions. So people who ask for certain things, we got those emails. They were sent to me, of course, and I read through. You guys got some pretty good ideas. So it's stuff that we're probably going to implement some of them. I will definitely give you guys shout outs if we do. And, make sure you guys get credit for that in those sections, because pretty good ideas, seriously. And I appreciate it. But yeah, thanks for looking out for the site. Thanks for helping us out. Thanks for being a part of Merkabah Academy. See you guys next video. Check out this video. I'm going to keep trying to put up videos. A lot of people been asking for, I try to do snippets and just little shorts of major videos, because a lot of the stuff that's in these videos is becoming relevant, and the stuff that I talked about years ago, stuff people need to know. So I'm going to get into that in a lot of videos, but I'm trying to hold off. I got a lot of new content, new videos coming up, and they're going to be on Merkabah Academy. But we'll get those out as quickly as possible. But yeah, thanks for watching, and let's get into the video. History that has been hidden from us for too long. Now, it's crazy to me when you really pay attention and look at Greek mythology and you read the books and you understand what it's talking about, how people cannot make the comparison and make the connection with biblical religion and religion, all the major religions that we see today, for that matter, besides Buddhism. But you can understand that when people make the connection, as I have made the connection in my videos about the Hebrew Israelites, when I keep talking about the Greeks dealing with this Bible, dealing with Judaism, when people make that connection and give you this kind of information, it is very clear. If you just read certain books and understand certain Greek authors and Greek scholars and what they talked about way back, BC time, I mean, they basically give you everything you need to know to understand exactly what happened in history, as far as why and how the Greeks did what they did. So this is what we're going to get into, and we're going to look at Greek mythology to do so. And it's important. So what I want you guys to understand, and what I have talked about in the previous videos on all of this, is you got to understand one, the Greeks. You had the Greeks and you had the ancient Egyptians living peacefully in Kemet. That's a fact. This is something that nobody can deny. Everybody came into Kemet to learn. When people say that, this is not something that we have to speculate about and just say to try to brag as African people. It's a fact. It's something that they admit themselves, as well as the Romans and everybody else admit. Everybody came into Kemet to learn. Everybody came into Northern Africa to learn. Proven fact. So when you have this kind of relationship going on, you had the Greeks coming into Kemet and they was living there. They set up civilizations and they lived and they stayed and they learned from the Africans, and everything was fine. Everything was all well and good. It was a good civilization, as I talked about. Now you had other people at the top who had other plans for Kemet and for that knowledge, and they had other ideas for, that kind of information. So when you pay attention to the Persians coming in to Kemet and taking over, the reason why I said before that this was an inside job, because one, you have to understand, there is no way that the Persians will have attacked Kemet if they did not know 100% for sure that the Greeks would not intervene. They knew they could not beat the Greeks and the Egyptians at the same time. It would be impossible. When you understand the close relationship between the Egyptians and the Greeks, you would think that, well, if I attack them, then the Greeks are going to intervene. Not to mention, you have the port in Phoenicia that I talked about in Ancient History, Volume 1. You had everybody using that port, and the Phoenicians there. You had the Greeks there. And for the Persians to come in into attack would just be stupid unless they had a guarantee that the Greeks would not intervene. So this is why I believe it was a setup and the Greeks were involved. We only have one account of the Greeks actually trying to help the Egyptians during this time. And they sent out a ship to help, and the ship would sink. So it just doesn't fit for the Persians to make this kind of bold attack on the Egyptians without knowing that the Greeks will intervene. And there's a lot of information about, the Persian king sending a word to Alexander saying, don't intervene, and that they're supposed to be related and all of this kind of stuff I talked about in Saturn and Satan series. So we know we had the Persians go in there and conquer the Egyptian territory. They would eventually conquer it. Remember, the Egyptians fought back, and we know that the Persians eventually prevailed. Then we know that the Greeks came in there and conquered the Persians. And that's another thing that's suspect, because remember, it is said that Alexander didn't even step foot inside Kemet before they actually conquered the Persians. So it was either possibly some kind of agreement that went on that the Persians would go ahead and conquer the Egyptian territory and that the Greeks would take over, or, maybe they double crossed the Persians or something like that. But the Greeks, who could have easily, helped the Egyptians after everything the Egyptians did for them, could have easily intervened and helped Kemet and, easily defeated the Persians, but they didn't do that, which shows clearly that their agenda was to allow Kemet to fall. There's no other way around that. Their agenda was to allow Kemet to fall so they can eventually get in there and get what they got from Kemet. And as Dr. Clark and Dr. Ben kept saying, nobody came to Kemet's aid. Nobody came to the aid of the Egyptians. After everything they did for the people and everybody who came in and got knowledge, nobody came to help them when they were bombarded with so many attacks from the Persians and then later the Greeks. So as I said before, it kind of sort of fits the MO that we see from our government today. We have, you can't, the Greeks can't just attack Kemet. They wanted Kemet. They couldn't just attack Kemet because, the Greeks lived there. You had people, Greek citizens who lived in Kemet, and it would have been suspect. It would have been like, what's going on? So to get another, group of people to attack them, and then the Greeks come in and say, well, we're going to try to help the Egyptians out and try to take the country back, and do what's right, sort of like what America does today. And, we understand that they started the whole thing from the jump. So this is what the Greeks did, same type of MO. So once the Persians came in there and took over, the Greeks would later come in and take over. And as I pointed out before, you got to understand that the people in those territories, I'm talking about stretching from Kemet, Egypt, all the way over to Lebanon. We understand Israel as well was a part of the Egyptian empire. So those people in those territories were African people, when the Persians conquered and when the Greeks conquered. So these are the people who they had, under their control. And you have to realize that these people were Africans. And as we can see, as I have shown you, they basically tried to get these people to worship them as gods. As I showed you the Serapis, Ptolemy dressed as an Egyptian. Now we can go back and look. You're not going to find no depictions of Greeks dressing like Egyptians until after the Ptolemaic rule, until after they came in and conquered Kemet. So this goes to show, one, the fact that we have Zeus, Ammon, that we have Serapis, that we have all these Greeks trying to copy and mimic what they seen in Kemet.